Welcome everyone to the Mystic Lotus Awesome Divination Shakti Virtual Summit 2022. Today is Neha Shah's third and final call on this summit. She had really action-packed last two calls, and yesterday she actually showed us what a karma spread in tarot is, along with an explanation and two live demos. So make sure you check that out. She also did a weekly reading for us, those who were there on the call, and taught us a lot of new concepts in the last two calls. Neha, tell us what do we have in store today? And before you begin, let me tell you that the Telegram group is on for all the chats to happen there. We'll pick the questions and people for demos on from there. And please don't raise your hands on Zoom. Neha, all yours.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. And I will just quickly brief you in terms of what's on cards today. We had received some queries asking us, to brief us about what basic tarot is all about. So I'm going to cover about what tarot is all about, what the tarot deck comprises of. And after that, I will take you to a new spread today, which is going to be the monthly deep dive spread, where I will teach you how to read your upcoming month with the help of cards. After that, I will cover how tarot is used with different healing modalities like switch words. Yesterday, we had covered angels. Today, we are covering switch words. We are also going to learn how tarot cards can help you identify what kind of illnesses may come up or what kind of occupation is good for you. I had discussed about this in my first session, and some queries had come up asking how to read that. So I've covered one card today as an example to teach you how to read that. And after that, we'll be doing one soul contract spread for some of the lucky participants here, and some more demo calls on yes and no questions. And yeah, that's about it. So all excited. I can't see
Very
so
much,
many
Neha.
videos. Can I have some faces here so that I know I'm talking to people around here?
For
Okay, thank
sure,
you for
Neha.
switching on.
And few questions have already come in.
Okay.
May I ask now?
Yeah, you can go ahead and ask now so that the rhythm of the rest of the class stays intact.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So Grishma has asked that when you give access to the recordings of your session, is it for a lifetime, the access?
You can download and keep it with you. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So it's not possible for me to host it on cloud all the time. For
Hmm.
2-3 months, I keep it. In 2-3 months of time, you can download and keep it on your laptop. And after that, if you lose it, you will have to ping me. I will re-upload for you and give it to you back. But it will not be live online on cloud all the time. It's not possible to host so much,
Yeah,
so many workshops online all the time. But yeah, you will be able
absolutely.
to get the recordings. Not a problem.
Yeah, and once we download it, we can just have it for the
Yeah, once you
lifetime.
download it, you can have it for lifetime.
Yeah,
There are
all
no
right,
limitations to it. It will be staying with you.
cool. And there is one more question, Neha.
Yeah.
When we give a birth date while asking you our question, what relevance does it have? She's curious to know about it. And does asking the birth date, does knowing the birth date affect the readings in the form of remedies that you suggest?
Uh, birth date is not compulsory for tarot readings. Okay. But I prefer to, have birth dates because universe will know exactly which person I'm talking about. This is again my personal experience over the years that I have gathered. I have done readings without birth dates also. Somebody comes and asks me, I like this guy in my college. I don't know the birth date. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. I can still do the reading, but with birth dates, it gives me a more accurate glance of what it is. That's about it.
Got it. All right. Yeah, Neha, you can please
Okay.
proceed. Those were the questions for now.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to share my screen, and I have curated some mini workshop for you. We'll go through it, and you can ask me questions if you have in Telegram group, and We'll take it up after the workshop is done. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, Neha, thank you.
Okay. So I'm starting from, a very, very basic thing about tarot. Okay. So in total in the tarot deck, we have 78 cards. Now this tarot deck of 78 cards is split primarily in two different, things. One is known as major arcana, other is known as, oh, I've written typo error. It's minor arcana, the 56 one, it's minor arcana. I'll correct it in the presentation. So 22 are major arcanas and 56 are minor arcanas. 22 major arcanas. Whenever you pull these cards out, they talk about big events in life. They talk about your karmic relations. They talk about your karmic past or karmic future, results that you can expect. They talk about spiritual lessons. They talk about holistic view of your life. Whereas when you pull out a minor arcana, it talks about ordinary day-to-day life events. It talks about reflecting on trials, on tribunals, on what you go on as, small events. For example, I wanted to reach my college at 11, but I reached late. Now, this is like a day-to-day event, right? It's not a major thing that has happened in your life. But if I was supposed to appear for my IPS exam and I couldn't, appear for it at all for all the days, it's a big event, correct? So this is how you, balance out when you pull out the cards. Now, 56 minor arcana cards are further split into 4 small suits, which are known as swords, cups, pentacles, and wands. Now, all these suits also, they have 14 cards, which totals up to 56, minor arcana cards. So this is what the Rider-Waite tarot deck is all about. You have major, you have minor. Major talks about big things in life. Minor talks about small daily events in life. That is how you read the card when you read the card. Now, just a glimpse of what the 22 cards look like. So what you are seeing on screen currently are the major arcana cards. Okay. Now, for people who are intrigued, if you want to just look at the card, pick any one card and write in chat what it makes you think about. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Shilpa, I have taken Telegram web on my laptop just so that I could at least see this part of it.
Nice, sure. Yeah, but whenever you would like, just let me know. I'll read it out for you whenever you would like.
So I want you to just pick one card out of these major arcanas and tell me in one line what it means to you. Hello, guys. I'm waiting on Telegram for you.
Actually, Neha, these are so beautiful. I'm thinking which one to pick.
Okay,
So
Priyanka has written Rural of
yeah.
Own Destiny. Thanks, Priyank. Okay, Priyank has written Rural of Own Destiny. Thanks, Priyank. Anybody else wants to attempt? Okay. You need to type. Whoever has raised hands, you need to type in the Telegram chat. I'm reading the answers there. Okay, Hierophant, the Judge, and the Balancer. Okay. Monica is writing, it depicts the major aspects of your life. Yes, it depicts. Just pick a card and tell me what it depicts for you. Okay, Strength. Chariot, never lose balance even in odds and movement. Justice. Okay. Star card, I want to be the shining star. Oh, even I like to be the shining star. Magician, I'm the manifester. Hermit, look within. Okay. You're already close by to what it means. Let me share a one-liner meaning to summarize the card for you, what each card means for you. Okay, whichever card you picked up and you have typed in the chat, or you did not type, but you kept it to yourself and thought of it. Let me know whether this, matches your thought process or no. So guys, I am a very interactive kind of person, so you will have to do a lot of typing through the session. Okay, so converse back with me, so it motivates me to give you more. Yeah, so these are one-liner lining interpretations for you.
Yeah, Neha, I was comparing some interpretations. Dina mentioned the death to be a new beginning.
Hmm.
And Damayanti, the magician card, it is mentioned as a master manifester.
Yes. So these are
And
all big events in your life. Yeah. So these are the big messages that these cards try to bring in your life when you do the readings. That's what I wanted to convey here. When you learn that in depth, you will learn a lot more details about it. Like I had covered about Fool in my last workshop. If you want to learn more about that, you can just replay the recording and learn over there. But in the actual workshop, we'll be covering each and every card in the same in-depth way, and it will give you more insight of how to read the cards when you pull the cards. Now, this is about major arcanas. Let's come to see what minor arcanas are. This is Suit of Cups. So why is this known as Suit of Cups? If you see every card that you see here, they all have cup. Okay. Now, Ace is the first card. Then if you see all the other cards, they will have some numbers. So this is known as 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. And then we have 4 court cards, which are Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. Like this, every card has 14, every suit has 14 cards. So when you talk about cups, all the cards will have cups. Similarly, when you talk about wands, you will see all the cards have wands. Again, the same structure. You will have an ace, you will have number 2 to number 10, and then you will have page, knight, queen, and king. So this is the standard structure for all the 4 suit cards. Similarly, if you see swords, all of them will have swords. Okay. Similarly, if you see pentacles, all of them, they have pentacles. Now, what is the reasoning behind, having some specific symbols across a suit of cards? What does it represent? What does it mean? So I have just summarized it for you here, what wands, swords, cup, and pentacles mean. Okay. So if you see, I have also captured the element which it represents. For example, wands, it represents fire. Swords represents air. Pentacles represents earth. And suit of cups represents water. Now, when we talk about wands, what does the wand, the fire energy, talk about? It talks about expansion. If you see fire, fire spreads fast, correct? So it talks about expansion. It talks about inspiration. Inspiration, why? Because there is light. There is an element of light in it. About ambition for growth, about moving forward in life, about creating a new path. It is all creating journey. Okay. Similarly, if you talk about swords, swords talks about aggression. It talks about aggressive communication, but more of communication. Ambition, again, aggression ke saath ambition is a very, common thing. Force to reckon with. So people who have more of swords cards getting pulled in their personality, they will typically be people whom you would want to, connect with, whom people would like to, be in touch with, because they have that power in them. Similarly, you will find that they are very intellectual, but they are always conflicted. The sooner they rise, the sooner they fall, because it's very weird and very, quick movements for them. And whatever, sword brings, it's more of a kind of fighting kind of energy. Struggle may, you will see people who are struggling, and if sword cards are coming, they are fighting out their life. They are living through that, journey to win and move together, move forward. Similarly, if you talk about suit of cups, it talks about season as a winter. Then it talks about education. It talks about building property. Building means not building something, but I'm talking about physical building in terms of property. It talks about finances in a subtle way, because property also is related to finance in a lot many ways. Then materialism, it talks about health, it talks about business. So anything that you have to buy, sell, it all needs money. That is why there is a subtle financial, energy there. And if you want to talk about suit of coins, also known as suit of pentacles, it is all finance. It's all money, money, money. It talks about emotions. It talks about your subconscious mind. It talks about connections. It talks about love. It's a very subtle, earthy energy, which talks about summary vibes. It talks about sentiments, relationships, and finances. So this is what these four, suits talk about. So whenever you pull a card, you will be able to relate it to these energies. Am I making?
Yeah.
Am I being able
Yeah,
to
Neha.
explain things well?
Yes. In fact, I had that question that what about this segregation? Okay, now it is very clear what stands for what. So what about it? So you just answer that whenever we pull a card, it
Yeah.
actually means one of these
Yeah.
energies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Neha. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to show you is a sample spread. So if I had to make a monthly reading, this is how I would do my spread. So can you pin the other camera alongside Shilpa? Can you help me with that?
Absolutely, Neha.
So I'm
Temporarily,
just,
I'll just stop your screen sharing
yeah,
and
yeah,
I will spotlight your
other camera. Yeah.
deck screen.
So you saw right now the placement in which the card was, right? So I'm not picking up any demo. I'm just showing you how to place the spread. Okay. So once you have shuffled your cards and you have spread your cards, either you or your client would be pulling the cards, right? So once they pull the cards, the same order in which the spread was, you will keep the cards.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3. So you will just keep arranging the cards in the same order. It need not be in the same hierarchy, but the order has to be remembered so that when you read the question in line with the, spread, you will be able to relate to which question it is. For example, in monthly spread, it talks about your current self as the sun. Okay, so the first card that we pulled was for my current self. What is it that I am right now? Okay, so it has pulled out sun. Similarly, if I talk about monthly theme, my monthly theme is Queen of Wands. This is how you make a spread and try to read the cards. We do have some demos in lined up. So when I do the demo, I will give more insight. What I wanted to show you here was that once you spread the card, this is how you line up the card so that you remember which card it was on which position of the deck that you pulled. I'll be sharing my screen again. So again, here I'm just showcasing this screen again so that you can relate to it. If you have more place, then you can of course line up the hierarchy and all. If you don't have place to line up it in the same hierarchical order, at least remember the order in which you have pulled the cards. Because each card positioning, when you are working with this spread, when you are pulling the cards with the intention of working with this spread, these are the questions which will answer, which they answer at specific position. For example, the first card we pulled out was sun, your current self. So it talks about sun. Whoever person you're reading it with, that person at that moment has the sun energies. Okay. Let's move forward. Now, TAD and health. So I think one of the participants in first workshop had asked that I can, identify what is wrong with a person in terms of a disease or a issue when I'm pulling a card. So I've covered fool because I've studied. We have learned a lot about fool over these days, so you'll be able to relate to it. So if somebody asks me what is my future health looking like, if it's a one card spread, and if I pull out the fool, then it will talk about health related issues, some new developments which can be an accident, or you may be pregnant, or you may be having some issue because of radiation. So your mobile has radiation. In fact, nowadays a lot of devices around us have radiational issue. So this is one of the disease or one of the health related issue that you can predict if the card fool comes here. Similarly, if the card wheel of fortune comes, if the card wheel of fortune comes, then it talks about liver and its function. Okay, so wheel of fortune here, it represents liver and its function. So what can happen if the liver functions are not working fine? It can have toxic buildup. With toxic buildup, you will have skin related issues. You will have low energy in the body. You will also have poor eyesight and skin allergies. Typically, when you have liver which is not cleansing, it will lead to inflammation.
Neha, can everybody hear me? Can you please give a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, thank you so much. We'll just wait for Neha to reconnect. I think she has got disconnected. Neha, she's back. Neha, please unmute yourself.
Okay. Similarly, if I'm talking about tarot and occupation, it will allow me to predict which occupation is right for the person for whom you are reading the card. For example, if you are reading the occupation of Fool, then it suggests that the better kind of work for you will be power plants, social media, technology, and electricity. Can anybody tell me why these are opted as the right kind of professions if somebody pulls a Fool? Any idea? We've learned a lot about Fool over the last 2 days. You can type in the Telegram group.
Yeah, people are typing Neha.
Okay. To make other fool. Okay, I think Fool have that daring to take risks, yes. But why does it signify? What does power plant and Fool have in common? What does social media and Fool have in common? Tell me that. Yes, electricity, you predicted it right, Grishma. It's because of solar energy, the sun energy, which is there on the card. Yes, Monica, Fool takes risk, but how does that, you know, uh, relate to this occupation? So for social media, there is no right or wrong. For people who are into social media marketing, they will be able to tell you you cannot predict how many likes your post will get, how much circulation your post will have, or what will be your advertising response. So these are all areas where you take risk. Okay, so your risk taking appetite, your intuition. Pool also talks about intuition, strong intuition, right? Along with risk taking appetite. So that is why this, professions are mapped. So why which profession is right is also explained in detail in the workshop. So this will improvise your relationship with your client when you are doing your readings, and it will help you get more accurate readings. Similarly, Wheel of Fortune, okay? Public speaking. Now tell me why public speaking and Wheel of Fortune, what can be the connection there? Come on, guys, do some typing for me. Yes, Ranjit, sun, presence, power, and electricity. Now we have moved to the next card. Tell me why Wheel of Fortune and public speaking, or why Wheel of Fortune and restaurant. Yes, Wheel of Fortune has ups and downs. But how ups and downs and public speaking is related? Change of thoughts through motivational thoughts. Okay, any guesses? Using your voice to change your fortune, using your voice. Yes, using your voice to change your fortune. The pitch of the voice, which goes up and down, helps you in maintaining the right kind of balance. Who was that? Grishma again. Okay. Good one, Grishma. Some more answers are there. Okay. Public speaking, try to change thoughts. Yes, trying to change thoughts. The wheel rotates to change something in your life. Yes. It changes your perspective towards various situations from time to time. Long-term investment. Wheel of Fortune is all about money. So whatever you've done for long-term investment, it will give you results. Similarly, Wheel of Fortune is also a card that says whatever you do, you will be fortunate in that. So any new startup, any new venture, any new job, anything new that you want to do, you should just go ahead and do it. You should just go ahead and do it. Okay. Now the most awaited, question on how switch words and tarot work. So here again, I have Fool is a common card I'm taking throughout so that you can have a comprehensive knowledge at least about one card. So let's say I, as a person, wanted to get into a new field of work. Let's say I am an IT professional and I wanted to start occult the way I have started. And I was not sure whether I should, uh, do it, whether it will be good for me in two minds. What I can do is I can simply take the Fool card and I can either chant now, that will give me a, lot of uh, motivation and strength to take the action, to take that leap of faith. Or I can chant bubble that will raise my energy so high that I will be able to take that leap of faith. So I just sit with the card with the intention in my mind, and I will keep chanting these switch words, and it will make things work faster for me. Now, the question that I usually get in my workshop is, switch words in itself work to, reach your desired goal? Why should I sit with a card? Any answers there?
To speed it up, Neha?
Yes, to speed up with the right energies. Because just like the words have energy, this card also has its own energy. This card also has its own theme. This card also represents a lot of things. So all those energies along with this one word, now or bubble, will change your life in the situation that I have explained. You'll be able to kickstart something new quickly. You will be able to have the right vibration in your body to work with it successfully.
Right. Neha, I had a question in relation to this, and I'm sure some people may be having it. So you have you teach tarot with switch words and other modalities. Like yesterday, you covered angels, crystals, and I think zodiac also, and path flowers, and many more. I don't remember. So I don't need to have a complete knowledge or any background about these other modalities, right?
No, you will learn what you need to learn about those modalities also in this class, which will help you, work with tarot. You may
Excellent.
not learn complete switch word class, but you will learn the key words which work with your tarot, which will help you fast track those remedies of tarot.
Got it. Thanks, Neha. Sounds wonderful.
Of your tarot. So basically, here in the workshop, you're learning tarot. The tarot remedies, the work with tarot, it will give you a push, it will give you a boost with the surrounding, energies of other modalities. So when I am manifesting, this is something I know it's off the books, but I want to share this. When I am manifesting something and I really want it, I leave no stone unturned. So I work with tarot, I work with switch words, I work with crystals, I work with all of it together so that universe aligns faster to my wish. Okay. And this is something that I have been practicing. So I thought it's good to share also. I think, in fact, a lot of us, when you are manifesting, you would be doing the same thing. मैं switch word भी chant कर लेती हूँ, मैं affirmations भी लिख लेती हूँ, मैं सुबह meditation भी कर लेती हूँ. You do that, right? So along with tarot, it just gives you the boost, and it also gives you guidance from universe on what's the right thing to do, which is what is lovely about having the tarot knowledge with you. If you all have any questions, keep posting in the Telegram and I'll take them up time to time. Okay, now one example I thought I will take about tarot and zodiac. That's the emperor. Okay, in fact, I should have kept it as a quiz. Which energy or which zodiac do you think it relates most to? So what does an emperor represent? Emperor represents loyalty. It represents years of experience, so wisdom. Ambitions. Emperor hai to ambitious to hoga hi. I want this area plus the next kingdom also. Okay, that ways. Then he has authority. He's ruling an entire kingdom. He has authority. He has power. He has foundation because he already has a good team working for him. He has a giant throne. He is good at leadership. He has a giant throne, on his seat, on the throne that you have. That supports him to take more, decisions. It basically symbolizes with fire. If you see the, thing he's sitting with in his hand, if you see that symbol, it symbolizes more fire. The entire card energy, it represents more with fire. Fire energy in zodiac talks about Aries. Aries is one of the most aggressive signs that you have in, zodiac. So this is how you relate the cards with zodiac. So when you want to know what is, this card talking about, these are the energies it's talking about. The good part about so everything has a good and a bad part. Like he is aggressive. He's also somebody you can blindly rely on. He will never, dump you or leave you anywhere. So this is how, you work with tarot and zodiac together. Is it giving you some idea of what tarot and zodiac can do together?
Absolutely, Neha, very interesting.
Yeah. So some of y'all had asked me what all kind of tarots I will be sharing. I kept talking about 100 tarot spread, 100 tarot spreads. So I just thought I'll curate the list for you in terms of what you will be getting so that you get an idea of actually what you will be having. So all these situations are what you will be able to see through on your own. Okay. So this is the next slide. If you want to go through it in detail, word by word, you can see through it in the replay by pausing the slide, And I just wanted to share that these are the slides, tarot spreads. And all of this that I'm going to teach you. Shilpa, can we just share at the packages that we have? So that in all this fascinating information that you'll be learning at what price?
Absolutely. And yeah, I would love for you to share those that list again. And of course, we have the soul contract reading coming up, demos coming
We
up.
have soul contract reading and a couple of more demos.
And I also again want to look at your that list. Yeah, I'll just open this and we'll come back to it.
Yeah. So for people who are more keen to get guidance, you can register on package A. In that 1 hour, I will be doing reading of unlimited questions. I'll be sharing remedies. I will also be passing healing for key area of your life where you really need healing. The area for which you have consulted. It may be money, it may be relationship, it may be finding a new love in your life or whatever it is. And it is not just it. It's not that 1 hour and you will be done in your way and I'll be on my way. After a month, we will also have a follow-up call to see how you are faring after sharing the remedies, after sharing the healing. What is going on? Has something changed, or do you need to rework on the course of remedy? Because all remedies work differently with different people. Correct? So after this 1 hour session, you will also have another follow-up session of 15 minutes after a month. And call recordings are available. Unlimited questions you can ask. And all of this is just for Mystic Lotus family. Instead of 7,555, we have priced it at only 2,999. Okay. So don't miss on it. You can come, take consult, find out about yourself, your family, your loved ones, and see what's in store for you. And if there is any area to be healed, definitely go in for remedies that I will be sharing, and let me know after a month how it's turned up for you. Shilpa, I think the screen went off. Yeah. Okay. And for people who are interested in learning the practitioner level course, so we have package B, which is practitioner level course, where you can go and consult clients. And we have a package C, where you can also become a trainer along with practitioner, where you can go and start your own consulting and teach more people about this powerful divination tool. Okay. So in package B, what we have is 18 hours of live group class, which is spread across 12 days. We will be learning attunement. We will be learning everything that you have seen in these 3 days in detail. All about the 78 cards, all about tarot, zodiac, tarot switch words, tarot crystals, and tarot numerology, everything, or anything and everything that you can think about from tarot perspective, we have covered in this course. Okay. And you will get PDF notes. You will get recordings, which you can download and keep it with you. So I've just briefed here about tarot course, everything, color, symbology, everything that you can think about from learning perspective on tarot is covered here. Okay. And all of this learning, okay, which is close to 200 plus pages of notes and 100 plus pages of spreads, all of this, along with 6 month support group, guidance for first 3 clients, all of this is totaling to 61,494. But Shilpa managed to convince me that it's our family, so we should just, think about them, and we did it at 7777 for the Mystic Lotus family. And trust me, whichever packages you find here, you will not find them at this price in any other forum where I work, or even if you come directly to me. This is only and only for Mystic Lotus family. So don't lose out, and you will see any of my packages will never go below this price. Okay, because Mystic Lotus is very close to me. Shilpa and Amrish have been through, through and through with me through my journey and career. That is why they are like family. So I don't think of them as a separate team. And that is why this offer, so don't miss on them. Because a lot of time after the, workshop, I keep getting DMs saying, can we get it at the same price? It is only for this limited time. So don't miss on it. Okay. And package C is talking about becoming a trainer. Becoming a trainer includes 3 more hours of training where I will guide you how to conduct your workshops, how to conduct your classes. And yeah, one important thing I missed is in package B, I also teach you how to set up your own online, social media accounts, how to do your posts in Canva, how to make your reels, how to do the, online business management that will help you set up. So my goal is not just to teach you and say ki ha chalo abhi apna karo. No, I'm here to support you to set up your business if you really want to get into business. And for people who don't want to get into business, it's always good to learn to see your day-to-day, things that are going, that are faring. If you see the earlier 2 videos, you will see how it has impacted my life. How big life-changing decisions I have taken using tarot throughout my 15, 18 years of experience with tarot. So yeah, either become a practitioner or become a trainer. I will help you set up your business, and let's grow together. I'm looking forward to this journey of learning and growing together. So this entire package C, which is priced at 64,827 or US dollar 886, is only for INR 9999 and USD 137 for Mystic Lotus team. So hurry up and register. Today is the last day. Shilpa, today is the last day for
Absolutely,
registration.
Neha. Yes. In
Yeah,
fact,
today is the
we
last day for
have,
registration.
yeah,
So
some few
hop on.
hours to go. And Neha, I want to mention a couple of things which you didn't mention because you mentioned it already. But I am so excited. I want to mention it again that there are some excellent bonuses we should not miss. It's not just about tarot. Before the actual workshop starts, Neha actually has a increase your psychic abilities workshop. So you begin with that so that you can get into that zone and then lead on to the tarot workshop. That is actually a bonus workshop. And then after the course, there is a tarot spells course. It's a
Yeah.
mini workshop. So there she teaches tarot spells. Plus, there are these other bonuses, and of course, she includes other modalities with tarot. I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable, Neha. And everybody, these offers, these prices will increase today at 12 a.m. India time. So grab this opportunity. Please ask us questions on the group about the package, about anything you want to know. And Neha, some questions have come in about
Okay.
tarot, and whenever you say, I would like to ask them to you.
We can ask them now and then move to demos.
Sure. So Neha, yeah. So Sapna has asked, will we get recordings if we miss? Sapna, yes. You
Yes, you
will
will
get
get
the recordings.
recordings. And I'm always available on WhatsApp for questions. People who've done other workshops with me will vouch for that.
Yeah,
You usually get response in 6 hours time if I'm in office, or 1 or 2 hours time if I'm not in office.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Neha, by any chance, can prediction go wrong, or is it an exact prediction? Namrata has asked.
In my experience, 97 to 98% of the times my predictions have been accurate. There are 1-2% cases where my predictions have not been accurate, and I tried to do some research, because see, this is the whole reason of having a follow-up call after a month, to understand how well you have learned, how well it's working for you. It's win-win for both me and my client. That is the reason I usually have follow-up calls. And for 1-2% cases where it has gone wrong, typically I was not aware. In some of the cases, they have not disclosed the entire situation. So somewhere the reading has gone wrong. And in some of the cases, to be honest, I have no clue why. For those rare situations, the readings were not very accurate. But more or less 95 98% times I have seen the readings are accurate. And see, because these are guidance cards. If you have told me something but your actual actions are different, the output will not match. So how accurately you ask question, even it depends on that. So I'll tell you a typical example. I'll not quote names of the client because of confidentiality. But a girl came to me and she asked me about a guy, saying whether that guy likes her or no, and whether they will be able to get married or no. So I said, I checked and I saw that the guy likes her, but the cards kept showing he will not marry her. And I was not able to comprehend why, but I conveyed it to her and I gave her some remedies. But those remedies didn't work because the guy was already married to somebody else. Okay, and he didn't want to leave his wife. For him, this was just something beyond marriage. So if I don't know the whole picture, sometimes I may give incorrect predictions. But yeah, 98, 95, 98% times my clients have come back and told me that the predictions have been right. I have a lot of testimonials to share. Maybe on my Instagram you will find some, but I don't. I'm not a person who keeps posting about clients much. So yeah.
But Neha, we have posted some superb testimonials which you have on the Telegram group today, so
Yeah.
people can check that out. And uh, some more questions have come up,
Okay.
Neha. Like apart from the rider weight deck, do we need to invest in anything else for the course, like buying crystals or anything else?
No, you don't need to buy anything else. You
Okay,
don't
all
need to
right,
buy anything else. It is just for your knowledge that I teach you how to work with other things. You don't need to buy absolutely anything.
all right, cool. There was one more question, Neha. Okay. The Molly is asking, the spreads that you will be teaching, will they be taught with the help of case studies?
Yeah, you will have case studies. See, usually in batch only, a lot of people have questions on their own life, their loved one's life. So we pick up turn by turn people's case studies. And if there are no live case studies, then we bring in people who have such case studies. Or we ask people to find out people who have similar case studies.
Hmm, got it.
Yeah.
Neha,
Because
can
it's
we use, sorry,
sorry,
we saying
because it's
something?
easy to work with real people rather than me just sample pulling card and saying, oh, this is what is going to happen. So I completely understand that question, and I work like that. I try to bring in live cases. If nothing, then I ask my clients who are my ongoing clients to share their questions, and I share it with them.
Hmm,
Yeah.
all right. Neha, what would be the approximate cost of the deck of cards?
It depends in which site you buy from.
Hmm,
Somewhere between 650 to
yeah,
1200,
yeah.
because there is some website called I Wish. It delivers in like a month's time, but it gives in 650 700.
Hmm,
And if you buy to on Amazon, it is somewhere between 800 to
yeah,
1200.
got it. Okay. Can we use this knowledge, Neha, of tarot that you're teaching for Osho Zen?
Uh, the principles are similar, but the cards are different. So the meanings and all are a little different on Osho side.
Hmm.
You will have
All
to
right.
have this deck. Every deck has its, see, every card, like I keep explaining, no, this is the sun, this is the, every, like Osho Zen deck also has its own symbolism, its own, thing that it follows. So principles, core principles remain same, like number of spreads that you have. You can use the spreads on Osho Zen deck, but the meaning of the card may not be same. For that, there is a separate, understanding guide and a separate course that we have.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Neha, there is one question which Prasanti has asked.
Yeah,
And if you don't mind, can you show us the list of your 100 spreads again, please?
of course.
Yeah, thank you. So Prasanti has asked, what is Pluto retrograde spread? And I remember you have also done Venus retrograde, Uranus retrograde, Mercury retrograde spread. In fact, thank you, Prasanti, for asking this question. I want to ask further, Neha, that you also have a chakra spread about which somebody asked if you can brief us about it. So these are like, I can't think of any other area which is left to come up with a new deck. So, Neha, do we need to have a knowledge about astrology for these retrograde
No,
spreads
no,
or
no, no.
chakras for the chakra spread or any other spread for which I
So
have
the
no
basic
clue about?
seven chakras. So, anyways, I'll be covering in the workshop also what are the seven chakra types. But for planetary positions and all, you don't need to know. Only if you know the date. For people who know, or even if you read in the newspapers, the articles come that tomorrow onwards the Mercury is going retrograde. It is like easily available on internet kind of information. So if you want to see how the Mercury retrograde is going to impact you can use that spread and find out.
Hmm.
Okay, so what you read online are generic things कि Mercury retrograde में गया तो internet में problem आता है, ये होता है, वो होता है. But how will it actually impact you as a person is what the spread is all about.
Got it. Thank you, Neha, for showing this again. And Neha, the questions are coming in. Prasanti has asked, thank you. Thank you for asking. Do we attract bad karma doing tarot for whatever reason? Like, there are chances that people may get hurt if we say that chances for love are less or marriage with a specific person and etc. These kind of readings.
See, when you are reading tarot cards, you need to be true.
Neha has disconnected for a second. We'll just wait for her to come back. And in the meanwhile, everybody, thank you for asking these amazing questions. We'll take on as many as
Everything else,
possible.
you need to
Neha,
say,
sorry, you were actually disconnected for like 15 seconds.
oh, I don't know. It's not showing me anything here.
So, can
So,
you
so
please
sorry.
repeat what you were saying?
Yeah, I was saying that let's say if a client came to me asking me, I love this guy, does he love me back? And if you can clearly see on the cards, it's not going to work out. What if the cards show the guy is materialistic? Then what? You have to communicate, right? That he's not in it for love. He's in it for money with you or for some other reasons with you. So you have to be truthful to your client. You don't have to be goody goody saying yes, yes, everything will work out because then your predictions will go wrong. You have to tell exactly what guidance you receive. And
Hmm.
this is what you learn in the class, in the practice sessions, how to handle clients, what kind of answers to give, how to tell them negative messages. All of this you will learn in the class.
Thank you, Neha.
Yeah.
All right. So, as of now, we have covered all the questions and we are ready for uh, demos. Neha, before you start, can you tell us what is soul clearing spread?
Okay. So, soul contract reading you typically
Sorry,
do
soul
when
contract.
you are hassled with a particular situation again and again, again and again in life. For example, if somebody keeps, changing job every 6 months, or if somebody keeps losing job every 6 months. So there is something in their, contract, in your life blueprint that you need to resolve. Some past karmic, thing that you need to resolve. So your soul contract will be able to tell you exactly what is the issue that you need to resolve. My screen on share?
Not yet, Neha.
Oh, okay. Let me just share the screen and show you the spreads that I can explain it much better. So this is the spread of reading the soul contract. Okay. So it talks about which soul contract is impacting you. What is the main lesson you have to learn? Okay, I don't know how many of you all are aware, but any repetitive patterns in your life are there to teach you something. Okay. Until such time you don't learn that lesson, it keeps repeating itself. So if something is continuously repeating in your life, it's hurting you, it's impacting you, there is a lesson to be learned. Okay. So it will tell you what is the lesson you are supposed to learn here. What are you already aware? The third card here in this position will tell you what you are already aware about. Okay. Maybe consciously or subconsciously. Then fourth card talks about what is the work that you need to do. There is one self and there is a shadow self. Shadow self is the person you don't yourself acknowledge exists. Okay. So you have to deep dive there in terms of what is the shadow work required, understand this soul contract and learnings that I'm supposed to receive. What are the past healings that you have already accomplished? Which means that while this pattern was repeating, even though you have not learned the final lesson, there may be some bits and pieces of lesson that you've already learned. Okay. So what are those bits and pieces of lessons that you've already learned? It will highlight that. And the last thing it will tell you is about what is it that you need to learn? What is it that you need to, understand so that you can go ahead and cut the cords? After this spread, you need to go and do the cord cutting. After understanding the lesson, after learning the lesson. Are we excited to do this spread?
Very excited, Neha.
So whom do we bring on?
Okay, volunteers, please message on the Telegram group. Till we choose one of you, let me remind all of you that we are live on YouTube and we are going to share this call replay on social media. So before coming on, remember that this is going to be shared and no part of it is going to be deleted or taken off.
So you
So
will be required, just highlighting, if you're coming on call, you'll be required to share the repeated, pattern in your life which is bothering you. So don't
all right,
come for fun and say, okay, now you find out what is repeating in my life. That I won't be able to find out. You will have to tell me what is repeating in your life basis, which I'll be able to address this.
cool. All
Yeah.
right, so and we would love for you to be on video, please. So I'm looking for Damayanti. You have messaged on the group if you are okay being on replay. If you're okay being on video, please come on and we'll have you on. If she is not coming on, Damayanti, I will look for. Acha, Damayanti, you have said yes, but I can't see your video on Zoom. Can you switch on your video, please? And we'll spotlight you with Neha. Here you are. Thank you.
Hi, Damayanti.
Hi, dear.
So you need to tell me your date of birth and you need to tell me which is the repeated pattern. Okay, can I just take a 30-second time? Come. My niece is coming again and again. She wants to say hello. I'm trying to push her off. Just let her say hello so that she will. Okay. Say hello.
Hi.
Okay. Give me
What's
15
your
seconds.
name, Neha?
She's Dinisha. Dinisha.
Hi.
Say hello. Say hello.
That's
Sorry for
so
this short
sweet.
break, but she was continuously coming and checking on me. So I was
That was pleasant. Thanks for sharing.
okay. So Damayanti, coming back to you. Sorry for that small break.
No issues at
She
all.
can check on 3-4 times.
So my date of birth is 21st June 1976.
Okay.
And the repeated pattern that I've been seeing in life is like not taking actions. So the ideas and creativity is there, but there's somehow like I've not been able to put on the creating the breakthroughs.
Breakthroughs in business, in work?
In business, yes.
Okay. Okay, let's see what message cards have for you. Okay.
I told you not to jump. Sit, please. Sit down. Show me. Yeah.
Okay. 5, 6. Let's get the rest of the cards that we can see this spread clearly.
Yeah.
You. And I'm going to reverse this entire spread so that you can see it clearly on the camera.
Yes.
Now this relates to the tarot spread that I had shown to you. Okay. 1, 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5, and this is 6. These are the cards we have pulled. Now the first card spoke about the karmic soul contract, and a major arcana card has come. Okay, so if you see, the first card that came for you was the Empress. Can you see the card, Damayanti? Hello?
Yes, Neha, we can see.
Yeah, okay. I think Damayanti has freezed, so I'm confused. Okay, so what do you see in this card with Empress? Okay, she's sitting on a throne which has a heart-shaped stone below.
Yes.
Yeah, she is wearing a very flowery kind of a dress. She has flowery, throne, and she's sitting in between nature. Are you a nature lover? Do you like
Yes.
being in nature?
I love nature. I love luxuries.
Yeah, so that is what it's talking about. So you your soul contract is having some karmic baggage, where you would have been a queen or somebody equivalent to queen in your previous lives, where you are not used to do your work on your own. So if you have to execute your ideas, typically you will try to get them executed through others. You may have ideas, you will not be able to do it, execute them yourself. Typically you would be telling others to execute them for you. Is this relating to you? Are you able to resonate with this part of the reading?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is the first card that talks about what is your karmic soul contract. So your karmic soul contract was to overcome these habits,
okay,
and move forward. Okay, now it talks about what is your main lesson. Again, another queen.
Queen of Wands.
Yes, Queen of Wands. Now tell me, what energy did Wands have? We just learned it some time back.
They are fire energies?
Yes, correct. This is your karmic lesson. What does fire energy talk about? Doing a lot of work, being aggressive in work.
Action oriented.
Yes, action oriented. You need to get action oriented. This is the karmic lesson that you are supposed to learn in this lifetime. Okay.
So Queen of Wands also talks about the shadow energy, no?
Yes.
The cat
talks about shadow energy. Anything else that you can read about?
So I see a lot of balance between, like creating balance between the actions and the flower. Flower represents creativity.
No. Read the card in reference to the spread. The spread said the card number 2 is the main lesson. So what is the lesson that we are trying to learn here?
I can see creating balance in taking actions.
Okay. Okay, I just again put both the cards together. What is common in both the cards?
They are queens.
Correct. Now here the queen is luxurious, sitting calmly, doing aram, making people do work. Okay. Here the queen is very alert, on guard. She is like in control of things. This is the lesson that you are supposed to learn. You can still be a queen by doing certain things at the end instead of delegating them. That is the lesson that is trying to teach you here. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Procrastinating energy you have, it's because of that learning. The moment you learn that, that procrastinating energy will go off. You'll be able to execute your ideas. Now let's move to the third card. The third card talks about what you are already aware. Over there, we have pulled 5 of cups. Now, what does this card talk about? What are you already aware? Have you had opportunities that you wanted, but you couldn't get them?
Not really.
Okay.
I've been blessed otherwise to reach good levels at my career.
No, again, you have to go back to the repetitive pattern that you were thinking about.
Okay.
So, yeah, the question here was you are not able
opportunities
to
take action, but not taken action.
Yes. So you had opportunity, you had time to take action, but you have not taken action. Do you resonate with that? That is what it is talking about, that missed opportunities. Okay? Missed opportunities. Also, the execution that you wanted to do could have been done in a different way, but you have not, been able to realize that there was a different way to execute whatever work you were trying to do.
Understood.
So in both the aspects, you have missed the opportunities. This is what you are aware about. Are you aware that you have missed some opportunities to build some things, to do something that you wanted to do?
Yes.
Okay. The fourth card talks about what do you need to work on, the actual shadow work that you need to do on yourself. Okay. Now here you see what has come.
King of Swords.
King of Swords. Swords brings what energy?
Air elements. So working on clarity.
Working on clarity of thoughts, aggression, more aggression in work.
Even I think the logical mind, the head over the heart kind of a thing.
Yes.
Taking actions with connected to my thoughts.
Yeah, that is what you want to achieve. That is what you want to achieve, but to achieve that, what is the shadow work that you need to do?
So the shadow work would be like
so here the
taking can it be the masculine energies, working on the masculine energy?
Yes, working on your yin yang energy. You need to increase the yin energy, yang energy in you. And also you need to have clarity of thoughts. You need to have a concrete plan of action, and you need to work on it with focused aggression.
Okay, got it.
Okay, that is the work that you need to do on your shadow self. Now, how will you achieve that? How do you achieve that? How will you do this shadow work on yourself?
Journaling.
Journaling is one of the aspects. What else?
Can I do the switch words with the tarot?
No, what you're trying to pick are all the healing modalities which will help you to reach the results. Here, what you need, what does a king do? A king has a schedule. Subah jata hai darbar mein, he will address his, team. He will take updates of what has happened. He has a dedicated time to run his kingdom. That is the shadow work learning you are having. You have to set aside a dedicated time to work on your business or whichever task you feel you keep procrastinating. And that time you have to focus and do only that. Okay. You have to leave everything else aside. That time is only to do that work and do only that work. Only then that work will get done. That is the shadow self work, is what it's guiding you to do here. Okay, create a routine. The answer to it is creating a routine. Okay. Now the fifth card talks about past healings that we have already accomplished. Like you rightly said, You already have a lot of money. You are blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are blessed. But here also, if you see, you are blessed with family, with support of others. In every other way, you are blessed. This is the learning that you've already achieved. So now, what is the final, step of the journey that will help you
being bold,
tame your inner, lion that wants to do 10 other things at one go. Okay.
Yeah, the multi.
Tame that energy and be disciplined. Again, this card talks about strength and taming the habits that you have. So get disciplined. So discipline is the key learning that you need to have. Okay. Fortunately, there is no cord cutting required in whatever you're doing.
Okay.
So you just need to focus on building a routine.
Yeah, and being more focused about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So just try to set a routine for yourself and let us know, or let Mystic Lotus team know after a while how it goes for you.
Definitely. Definitely. So I think I need to be a little bit more organized and put a deadline and timelines for my goals.
You need to set
I think that is where I lack
your work. So even if you set it
even if I dedicate time,
yes,
I'm not putting a timeline to my goals. This is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so put a timeline.
I'm writing goals which are not time bounded.
So put a timeline and then work on it. So the moment you are focused, the moment you have a roadmap, the moment you have set aside time to do that activity and do only that activity, you will form that disciplinary path.
Got it.
So you resonate with this?
Sorry?
You resonate with this reading? You think this is you? Okay.
That gives me a lot of clarity on what I was stuck on to also.
Okay.
So the best part was where I was looking at only one way to be the right way and not being open to other ways.
Yes.
Of taking actions.
Yes. You can try them. You can try.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Thank you so much. Deep gratitude.
Gratitude.
Thank you.
Hello, Shilpa.
Neha, that was wonderful. It was like watching a TV serial, what is going to come next? What is she going to say next? And Damayanti was relating to everything. And it is simply fascinating, Neha, how
she's
every
intuitive.
card,
she could relate to cards.
Yeah, and you both were able to connect one card to the other card and, flow logically. Wonderful, Neha. And what next?
This is what we, teach in Shilpa workshop also, how to read the entire story. So this is what we teach, how to single card read karna easy hota hai when it comes as a spread, when it comes as a set of cards, as a reading. How do you make that story and come to the conclusion of what actually the client needs answer to?
Right.
Or you need answer to, depending on whom you're reading for.
Yeah. In fact, while you are speaking about the workshop, Neha, Molly has asked a question. And before I take up the question, are we on for more demos?
Yes, we are on for more demos.
So I'm going to ask a question which Molly had asked. And Molly, if you had typed on the group, if you are interested to come on live, this is going to be shared on replay. If you're comfortable, switch your video on and we will have you on for the next demo. If not, it's all right. We'll take another person. Okay, Molly is here. We'll take her on. Before that, Neha, Molly only asked that how are these spreads useful? She's asking about the 100 uniquely designed spreads. She's asking how useful are they, as we won't be able to remember all the spreads.
You don't need to remember them. You just need to go through your file and pull out the spread. You don't need to learn them. You don't need to learn them.
Okay.
So OC, okay. So over the class, you will have so many live, practice sessions. The आधे से ज़्यादा spread तो वहीं पे याद हो जाते हैं. Okay, and then if you are taking a client or if you're thinking about a particular situation And if whatever you remember as a spread, you want to try something different, just glance through the file, you'll be able to do it. So the file is also structured, relationship related, astrology related. So you'll be able to quickly search through it.
Okay, thank you so much for answering the question.
Welcome, Molly. So you have any other question? Any yes or no question that I can take on?
Yeah, so I actually wanted to know, I have been facing some health issues in this year, in 2022 and from previous few years as well. So I want to know, how would be my, will I be facing the same issues next year, or I would have a better year in terms of health,
2023 health?
Yes.
Okay. I need your date of birth if you don't mind. Your date of birth?
It's 22nd December, 1982.
Okay, so your birthday is also around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, I have pulled out an Ace of Pentacles for you.
Okay.
So Ace of Pentacles talks about grounding. You need to do a lot of grounding activity so that you don't have health-related major issues. Which means you need to go out, walk in nature, bare feet, or any other meditations for grounding. Grounding is balancing of root chakra. You have a little imbalance in your root chakra. Am I seeing tears or something near your eyes? Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm in the kitchen actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got a little scared.
No,
What
it's not
happened?
tears, it's sweat.
Okay. So that is what you need to do. You need to balance your root chakra. You need to do a lot of grounding activity.
Sure.
And then you won't have any health problems.
Okay. Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you.
Thanks, Molly, for joining in from your kitchen in case you were preparing for dinner. Yeah, can I invite Sapna? She has a very simple, straightforward yes or no question.
Please invite. Go ahead.
Can I become a good tarot reader?
Oh, wow. Hi, Sapna. Hop on to the workshop. We will ensure you become a good tarot reader. Okay, let me ask. Can you tell me your date of birth?
7th March 1981.
Okay. I pulled the Lovers card. The Lovers card is all about balancing act.
Okay.
It also has an answer of yes. Yes, you will be able to grow as a tarot reader if you are able to balance things in your life.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I'm interested in package C. So just wanted to know the dates, exact dates and the timing, because I'm traveling in the month of December, the last week, and I'll be back on the 2nd of January.
Okay.
So can you clear the dates?
Sapna, I'll help you with the dates. I have messaged you.
Ma'am,
can
you
check
have
that.
messaged me that there is lots of confusion. So if you just tell me in a quick way that these are the
I'll tell you.
dates.
Okay.
Yeah.
It starts from 10th of December and it ends on 3rd of January.
10th to 3rd January.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
if
if I'm
you get recordings, you get 6 months of support. I keep having regular support calls also. So if you miss something, you can learn and you can come back.
okay, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you.
Sapna. Neha, there is one question. Prasanti is asking, can you briefly share what a chakra clearing spread is? What does it actually do? What is that spread?
So there are two level of spreads for chakras. One is a very basic spread that talks about, that checks and tells you whether all your 7 chakras are blocked or they are open. So once you identify which chakras are blocked, then you deep dive in that particular root chakra spread, and then you check why it is blocked, how to unblock it. That is what this spread is all about.
Got it. All right. Thanks, Neha, for sharing.
Yeah.
Neha, with your permission, can we take a couple of more readings, or if you have anything planned for us?
No, I think we can just take the readings and ask them questions.
All right. So, Neha, I'm inviting. Acha, There is one question, Neha.
Yeah.
Wants represent days or weeks?
What? Sorry, I'm not able to hear
Wants,
you.
wants.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Okay. We'll wait for Neha to come back, and Bhavna, we'll have you on in a bit. It will be nice if you type your question on the Telegram group. Join the Telegram group, Bhavna. It will help you for the other calls as well. So I'm just sharing its group on the Zoom chat. So come and join this group, not just for today's call, but all calls of this Tele Summit. Until Neha comes, oh, Neha is back.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. It just went off.
It's absolutely fine, Neha.
Okay,
And
so
let
can
me
you repeat the question, please?
Neha, I'll quickly take a minute of everybody's time before we wrap up with quick demos.
I'm not able to hear you, Shilpa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three packages. One is a personal session package. It also includes healing everyone. It is a good solid 1 hour session. It is for 2,999 rupees, US dollars 42. Package B is practitioner level course with lots of bonuses. It is for 777 rupees and US dollars 107. And just for an additional approximately 2,000 rupees, you actually also become a trainer for 999 rupees, US dollars 137. Today, midnight India time, the prices are going to increase. Ask away your questions, anything, and we are here to
Before I
respond
got
to.
disconnected, you had asked some question which I missed.
Sorry, Neha, say that again.
When I got disconnected, you had asked some question somebody had asked.
No, everything is covered. You have
Okay.
answered. And if we have missed anything, we'll take care of it in the Telegram group.
Okay, we'll take it up in Telegram now. Last one demo and we can wind up the call.
Yeah. Neha, actually, I have a special request for two demos, please, because Kruti had mentioned that it is her anniversary today. So if you can quickly share her some guidance. And before that, I'll invite Bhavna.
Okay.
So let me spotlight you first. Go ahead.
Hi, Bhavna.
Hi, Neha. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you to Mystic Lotus for this wonderful opportunity and every day, guiding us with something new.
Yeah, Mystic Lotus team does do a wonderful job for that.
Yeah.
So tell me your date of birth and tell me what you want to know.
I want to ask for my mother.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you need to tell me her name and her date of birth also.
Her name is Pushpa Ramchandra Negandhi and her date of birth is 31st December 1940.
Sorry, Pushpa what?
31st December 1940.
No, Pushpa.
Ramchandra Negandhi.
Okay, tell me.
Like now it's her in life, she's seen so much more of downs than ups. I just want to know, whatever God has blessed her with, her number of breaths each person has. So her only wish is to have her own house. So when is that possible for her?
She'll be able to have her own house in next 10 months.
10 months from this month?
From today.
Okay, thank you so much. Can I ask, this has been
consider plus minus 1 month.
That's okay. I just needed to ask because it's been prolonged for last 15 years. The landlord is not agreeing to anything, like, so what is the way out? What's the solution?
You need to book a
Can
detailed
she
for the remedies.
can,
Be taking these questions here.
no, I just wanted to know. I'm not asking for remedies. I'm just asking whether can she sell her bit, the part of her house, and move out. Is that possible?
Let me check if that is possible. That looks difficult.
Okay. Okay.
Difficult.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But
Gratitude.
Bhavna, I recommend that you book a detailed session. Not because I am fancying having one, but this is a resolvable issue which can be resolved.
Sorry?
This is a resolvable issue which can be resolved with a detailed reading.
Okay, fine.
My recommendation is you book a session.
Thank you. Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity and your
Welcome.
guidance.
Last one now, Shilpa. Oh, hi, Kruti. Happy anniversary. Wishing you a very happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Tell me what you want to know.
Just general guidance.
General guidance about yourself, about your marriage, about...
Yeah, about my marriage.
Okay.
It's been many years now.
How many years?
18.
Oh, congratulations. So you need to tell me your husband's name and both your date of birth.
So my date of birth is 14th June 1980.
Okay.
And my husband's name is Hiten Sharma and his date of birth is 12th March 1976.
Okay. Let me tell you what's in store for you.
Okay. You've got your most disliked card.
But that's okay. I've just checked the near future thing. Tell me if you resonate with things that I'm talking about. Okay. Of late, is there any emotional disconnect between you and him? Okay. So that is what the card is showing, that emotionally you are kind of little drifting apart.
Yeah, that old lady is my mother-in-law.
Okay. Okay, that's not what it represents, but yeah, it represents that emotionally you are drifting apart. You feel a lot of work is being done by you and he's not taking his share of responsibilities?
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever you are having in your heart, whatever things that you want to say, please don't say it to him. Try to contain that feeling, stay calm, stay peaceful. I would recommend not to get into confrontation or argumentative mode with your husband at the moment. Okay, what is required is introspection, being on your own, and try to find solutions that you can live with. Okay, this will help you accept some areas of your life that you are not happy about. Find out things that will make you more motivated, that will keep you engaged so that you don't think about things that you dislike in life. So introspection, action, correction in terms of what you are doing now. So whatever overthinking that is going on needs to be, channeled. That energy needs to be channeled in some hobby or something different that you would like to do that will make you happy.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
It's a temporary thing, don't worry. It's not going to last for long.
Yeah, I'm not worried. That's okay. I wanted to ask, if I take package B and later on I want to upgrade to package C, is it possible? Because for me currently timings are an issue. Because next week I'm traveling.
3 hours of difference. I think opt for package C because I will not be able to offer those prices later. It is something morally I am committed to Mystic Lotus team. So, and it's hardly any difference, to be honest.
Okay. And because I'm traveling next week, I'll obviously try to attend since it's in the night. But if I can't, there is recording, right?
Starting from 10th. Yeah, everything. And don't worry, my students will vouch. I'm always available for questions with recording, so don't worry. Because this is more of a hobby teaching that I do. I love teaching. That is why I teach. Yeah, so don't worry.
Great. Thanks. Thanks a ton.
See you in the
Happy
work.
anniversary, Kruti. Have a great year ahead. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
See you,
And
Kruti, in the workshop. Bye-bye. Shilpa, we need to wind up because my entire family is now waiting.
sure,
And
Neha, and you have
guests at home.
proven
So, yeah.
you have proven what a great teacher you are with your 3 calls. And Neha, questions are still there, but we will wait for you to come back on the group and
I
respond to
will come
them.
back on Telegram in a while.
Absolutely.
I have
We are sure you will. So thank you once again, and thank you everybody, especially for asking some amazing questions and sharing those card interpretations, guessing in the group. Wonderful having you all. And apologies, we couldn't take everybody on demos, but some other time maybe. Neha, thank you once again. Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody, once
Shilpa. Thank you,
again.
Mystic Lotus team, for everything.
Thank you. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.